What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Randy here with Marino's Collectibles. Today we have a CGC Signature Series slab. I'm going to show you guys. It's dear to my heart, and we'll talk about them a little bit. Then we have a short stack, not pancakes, baby, but some books that I acquired throughout my hunting. So, you know what to do. Stay tuned, and we'll get right into it. All right, guys, we're back. We're going to get going. We're going to crush this. I'm going to start off with these books right here. So, I intended to make this video of my nephew and I, Will's, journey throughout PA. We went from, we'll say, Albany, New York area, all the way to, I don't even know, the center of PA, and which was about a 5-hour drive. And we made a road map of all the different antique stores, comic stores, just thrift marts, and we were hunting. We were going on a family hunting, and the trip was great. I'll show some footage in here of us just rummaging around and stuff. We did find stuff, but nothing crazy, nothing that really hit home or, you know, where you wanted to talk about it or write about it. But believe it or not, I found a lot of good stuff from my personal collection. Not saying it's really valuable, but really cool. And it brought a lot of nostalgia back home with me. And I don't know, we probably went to like 14, 15 stores overall, just different things. And just, you know, just not what we were hoping for. But anyway, enough of that. I'm going to start off with the short stack, and then as you'll see throughout the video, wherever I decide to put it in here, you'll see our journey. I found this really cool magazine, book, whatever you want to call it. Still has a little dust on it. This was, I think, at the second day of us hunting, but I saw this and I had to have it. Guys, look at this. This is crazy. Look at the condition, though. This is a thick book. This is like the, you know, kind of like the movie adaptations or the Marvel super features or the super specials. This is a big book, but it's thick. And then just look at the condition. And then I'll show you the info on it. So this is the story of Peter Pan. You can see the picture there. I was like Peter Pan growing up. Nothing crazy or anything, but I saw this book and it just looked old to me. I had the guy come over, he opened up the case to whoever's section that was, and I started looking through it. I couldn't find a price tag. They had little tags with blue tape, but there was painter's tape on this with a little tag, but it was flipped over. So I knew that this was definitely from some kind of collector because they used painter's tape to hang over on the tab instead of, you see other people put straight stickers on comics and stuff. So anyway, long story short, I paid $6 for this. We couldn't find the price anywhere, and finally it had a price tag, but it wasn't priced on it. It was empty. So the guy, when he went to cash out, he started looking through everything, and look what he found right here. It's funny. He wrote it in pencil, the price, which says $6. So the tag, I don't know why the tag was on there, but he wrote gently in pencil where I can't erase it. I haven't yet. And I just thought this book was cool. I'll show you some pictures in it. Like, just look how the story was. Some old pictures, the dog. Let me just get this some good. All right, there's Peter Pan and Wendy and the Lost Boys flying. Yeah, I just thought this was awesome. There was a crocodile, and let's see if we can find Captain Hook in here somewhere. They'll probably show him, right? They gotta show him. There's the Indians, the treetops. I can't find Captain Hook. But anyway, so I was right that this was old, and this is a first printing right here. Where is it? 1946, guys. That is insane. 1946 this book was. So again, it was $6. It's in great condition. It's not worth much. You've seen a couple prices at 15, 20 bucks on eBay here and there. But I got this for myself. And when I checked out, there was another woman up there who was just a helper. She started laughing at me. She's like, really, Peter Pan? I was like, so you're going to sell that, right? I was like, no, believe it or not, I'm going to put this in my PC. And she started laughing. No, you're not. I was like, no, I am. This is going to be in my personal collection. So that was pretty cool. But for $6, I just thought that was amazing. That's cool. That's cool. Old.
stick book. This is crazy. And then you had the one arm. Oh man, the one arm. Let me start. There we go.
You'll have to go through this one. I can't recognize any of these covers.
What is that? That's a crazy cover.
That is for the new one.
Oh, Fantagraphics book. That's where like Usagi and stuff.
It looks Japanese.
See, look. O'Hare, right? From Bucky O'Hare. Oh yeah, this is.
Oh, so is this anything then, Echo? Should I get?
Yeah, we're gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, you have to go through this one too.
I thought this was Invincibles at first. It's Invisibles.
Number 2. I don't know if it's the same series. Did you want to take that one out too?
Yeah, I'll look them up. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not recognizing any of these codes. You're gonna have to go through this one.
10 bucks. Whoa. All right, guys, we just got to a new place. Look at this. This is insane. They close in a half hour. Oh man, I'm gonna have to just go through this quick, but I'll definitely let you know the goodies we get, if we get anything. Stay tuned.
All right, now I'm even more excited for these guys. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, and these are the same size, let's see, as the Peter Pan one. Yep. So let me put them in order, if there is any kind of order. So we were going down this one aisle, and it was the last aisle that had all these bookshelves, but there was knickknacks on them. And then I saw this one little basket with like dolls, stitchings and crochets and sewing stuff, yarn, all that stuff. But behind it, I saw newspapers and stuff. So someone said, just look there. And when I looked through that, I took everything out. I found these guys. Do you know what these are? Toy Values Monthly. These aren't the newer magazines. These are like the originals. Now, I don't know if there was directs or they were all newsstands. I'm assuming they were all newsstands. But this was and look at, this was the premiere issue. This is issue 1, Attic Books Ltd. So in this issue, action figures, aircraft, banks, boats, books, buttons, Captain America, and you could see all the toys that they talked about. So this says this was from, all the other ones have years on them. So the premiere issue didn't, but obviously you could see, what is that, like original G.I. Joes and Mecha dolls or Mego dolls, but that's original stuff right there. I don't want to flip through this one. I'll flip through one that was my favorite, but look, they had issue 2. I couldn't believe it. And look at the condition on these things. I was so pumped. So issue 2 talks about, look, new toys for 91. So this must have been, the first one must have been for like 70s, 80s. So this says 1940 to 1991 non-sports cards, toy car values, cereal boxes, the hot new collectible, and an exclusive Toy Fair report. So that's thousands of collectibles, toy values. So this magazine talks about all that stuff, which is still cool, but it wasn't nothing that, really piqued my interest. Next up, they had number 3. So I was already pumped. They had 1, 2, and then they had 3. This is, in this issue, talks about animation, advertising, comic strip, movies, TV, character prices, featuring animation art, the new investment, and character collectibles issue. And look at these ones. Look, you got Mighty Mouse, the Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, Simpsons. Who's at the bottom here? Another Mighty Mouse, Deputy Dog, Roadrunner, Looney Tunes, Batman. So it's still older stuff, but none of the toys from when I was playing into stuff. So I'm 41. So here we go. When I started seeing this, I knew this was the one that was for me. Issue 4. There we go, baby. New Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna open this up and show you. Look at in this issue. Comic book characters, Pez dispensers, cycles, costumes, erector sets, animation art, interview, Mr. Pez, Scott McWeeny. But look at all them. You got Batman toys, original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know, the Hulk that bends his arms. But I haven't even breezed through these at all because I wanted to, you know, glimpse at it with you guys first. So, again, you could see how these are in really nice condition. These could actually be graded. I don't know, maybe I'll just grade the first one for myself, but let's see. There's the back. I'm trying to see the year on this one, just to see. This is 1991. This one's 1991. Okay, so this is crazy though. Just so you can see, kind of just like a toy price guide. That's insane. Like when you got the Wizards as a kid, it had cards in there after the comic section, but you look up the toy, just like how the comics are. And there it is. Characters, comic book characters. Look at, there's a Skeletor. Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. Let me go through a couple just to see. Oh, that's superheroes. Let's say He-Man. I just don't know. Some of them say CRP, so what does that mean? I'm not even sure, but which ones have prices? Fantastic Four. A Thing 8-inch action figure Mego. Boxed was $90 in 1991. That's crazy. Let me see another big one on here. Incredible Hulk 12.5-inch action figure Mego 1976 was $70. Let's see. That's it. We'll keep going. Oh, there was that Hulk. The Crushing Arm. Well, that was $8. That's crazy. That is crazy, though. Anyway, guys, you get the point. These magazines are priceless. I wouldn't even sell these. Even if someone offered me $40 a piece, I'd say get your own. I mean, to find them still this good, I would assume is pretty rare because people are probably looking up all their toys. Look at Ninja Turtles right here. Oh, there's Space Usagi right there. And you got Rocksteady. Let's see what they say. Turtles. So April O'Neil, no stripe, with Turtle Force Fan Club flyer was $40 in 91. That was more. Wow, that's crazy. That was more valuable than any other turtle. Holy crap. What else they got? We have a Ray Fillet from 1990-91. The purple Ray Fillet was $35. The yellow and blue, $15, and there was 2 other versions. They were $6, but so the Ray Fillet. Let me see if I can find. What are we looking for? You know who we're looking for. Let's look for Scratch. I don't see Scratch anywhere. I'm trying to see. I don't know if Scratch would be in here. I think Scratch was like part of the last wave, so it might have came out like, I don't know, what was it, 95? I'm not even sure. Scratch, I don't see Scratch. Nope. No Scratch. I see a pizza-powered sewer dragster. Or no, the pizza thrower. The pizza thrower was $35. The sewer playset was $50, guys. The Technodrome, the 22-inch tall, 1988 was 60. That's insane. A Foot Cruiser was 35. The Turtle Party Wagon was 40. The 22-inch Parachute Turtle Trooper was 10. The Turtle Blimp, 30 inches, was only 30. So the sewer play set was the most. All right, let's see what else we got here. That was pricey. Nope, that don't say nothing. All these different turtles. All right, teenage counterfeits exist. This says Turtles #1. Was this for? This is toys though. Counterfeits exist. Beware. Turtles. It says #1 was $550. Second printing $125. Third $55. Fourth $22. Fifth $4. That just says Turtles. Was that? I don't even know. How to Draw Turtles. Michelangelo. Leonardo. Oh, this is comics. Okay, so it showed comics too. Look at, I'm looking at it, didn't even know it. It shows the comic prices, guys. So in 1991, Turtles the counterfeits were. Oh no, it just says they beware. Beware, there's counterfeits, but don't show the prices. So Turtles #1 was $550, guys. That's insane. Turtles #2 was $235. #3 was $90. #4 was $55, and then so forth. That's awesome, man. Miami Vice, Gobbledygook, Fugitoy, Flaming Carrot. Yeah, but anyway, guys, that's those. Let me put this back in here. I'm making this video real long. You can fast forward through this part if you like, or keep going if you're interested. But that was awesome. That was cool down memory lane right here. So I had 1 through 4, and then it skipped to 7. So I'm like, no. So I need 5 and 6. So this shows DC figurines, animation art, fast food glasses, fire engines, games, action figures, trading cards, Popeye, and interview with Popeye artist George Wildman. So you see board games and stuff. And then last but not least was issue 8. And I remember those. Who remembers those, guys? Where the whole piece just pops right off the back. Isn't that crazy? That's awesome. And in this, fast food premiums, animation art, simulation games, action figures, trading cards, Law and Order. So you see the Wild Wild West, RoboCop, GoldenEye, and that was it, guys. That was it for that lot. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then finally, guys, I'm gonna show you this slab. I'm gonna take this off right here. And you guys know it, you've seen this before. Right here we have Iron Fist 14, guys. So this is Iron Fist 14. I have this in a CGC 9.0, off-white to white pages. This is a beautiful, beautiful book. And you can see right here, guys, signed by Chris Claremont and Stan Lee. Woo! Beautiful, baby. So listen to this. And you can see the indentation, the custom label. They don't have that. That was retired. So I'm in a situation, I'm in a jam, but I'm going with my instincts on this one. To me, this book can benefit from a clean and press. Not so much the press. The press would help. There's not too much in there, like there's a wave, there's no creases, but there is dirt. This book was not cleaned. Let me just show you an example. It's hard to kind of see. Let me point to it. Maybe you can see, I don't know. There's a little line here, dirt line. What else? And there's a little right down here, like very faintly. And then in the eye, there's like 2 little spots, but it's minor stuff. But I believe that with that clean and press, I think this should bump to a 9.2. at least a 9.2. I look at this book over and over, and I can't see any reason why I got a 9.0. So I don't know if there's something inside. There's no grader notes, but so for the time I had this, I stared at it day and night, because I love Stan Lee, I love Sabretooth. To have Chris Claremont and Stan Lee sign this with the custom label, that's phenomenal. But there's someone's name missing on here, guys. This is a Chris Claremont story, John Byrne and Dan Green art, and it's an Al Milgrom cover, guys. And Al Milgrom is coming up in April, the mid to end of this month, for a signing. I went back and forth. I'm like, yeah, if I get it signed and clean and press, even if it stays the same, it's not getting lower than a 9, 100%. It'll either go up or stay the same. But it'll have a triple sig on there at the 9.0 or better, which would, the value would stay the same. But I would lose this label, and I could try for another custom label if they have it. If not, just get a regular yellow label. Or I keep as is. And, you know, people do pay for a premium for Stan Sig, but I already have it confirmed that Stan's here. So to have the label, it is cool, but all said and done, Al Milgrom is signing, April 18th. And we're sending this book in. We're submitting this. So those of you that are watching and feel my pain and unbalanced decisions, let me know your thoughts. What would you do? Would you resubmit and have Al Milgrom, and I'm going to have him sketch, so I'm going to have him do a Sabretooth head sketch, have him do that with the sign, with his signature, and I'm telling you now, it's guaranteed a 9.0 or better. I think a 9.2, maybe a 9.4, but definitely a 9.2. So a grade bump, but definitely with the signature and the sketch, or I keep the book as is for the custom label. Let me know your thoughts. Please let me know your thoughts. This book, it means a lot to me. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you guys. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscription button. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it. All that good stuff, guys. And remember, respect the hunt. Collect with purpose. Peace.